Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. Our number etched into history is 9/11, marking the worst attack on American soil, which took place 6 years ago. Nearly 3,000 people were killed in the incident involving 4 hijacked passenger airplanes. However, it seems that 9/11 fatigue has set in, and this anniversary is not carrying the same emotional clout or generating the same media attention as last year. It's raised the question of whether or not people are beginning to forget, or at least move on. Amani in Cairo in Egypt believes people are just too caught up in their day-to-day lives. It's been 6 years, and with each year people will just move on and forget about it. Most Americans don't know when Pearl Harbor was attacked, so I'm not surprised by this. It's part of human nature. Bill in California believes the continuing war in Iraq has shifted the focus away from this year's anniversary. President Bush used and manipulated the event to start an illegal occupation of a sovereign country and has destroyed America's reputation worldwide. I don't even mark the event now, it's just another date on the September calendar. Jeremy in Florida in the US is very critical of the media's coverage and writes, "The liberal media is not interested in the 6th anniversary of 9/11 because they're too busy trying to make President Bush look bad. I have not forgotten what happened on that tragic day, and I'm sure the families of the victims will never forget what happened to their loved ones." Well, I finally caved into the pressure. I've signed up on Facebook. You can find me by typing in Riz Khan in the search field. Suddenly, finding long-lost friends has become easier. The managers of Facebook, the California-based social networking site, recently stated that the profiles of its 40 million members would be accessible from search engines like Google and Yahoo within a few weeks. After years of requiring you to sign up to see people's profiles, soon anyone who types your name in search engines will be able to see your Facebook entry and picture. Some web security analysts say that Facebook is on the fast track to allowing invasions of privacy and perhaps identity theft. Future employers, and even your mum, may be able to look at the site, so be careful what you post. Deborah in Kansas in the US believes users should be aware of the policies before signing onto such websites. I signed up with Facebook because I was invited by young friends, but I don't place any personal information on there or any such internet site. Is anything really private on the net? Neil in England explains how it's up to users on how much information is revealed. This is not a breach of privacy when users can decide on whether or not their listing is accessible from engines such as Google. I wonder what the point of a social networking site is if you can't search for friends by name. Now, who would have thought that pretending to play air guitar is taken so seriously around the world? Well, contestants at the Air Guitar World Championships in Finland last week were more than just going through the motions. Air guitarists from all over the world, including France and the Netherlands, Mexico, New Zealand and Greece, rocked out at the Teatria Rock Club in Oulu, near the Arctic Circle. Ochi Dainoji Yusuke from Japan took home the gold for the 2nd year in a row, beating out contestants such as France's Guillaume Moshepit de Tonquedec and Switzerland's Alessandro Mystique Barito Valletta. Better luck next year, guys. Well, let's see what you're up against. Here's one of Yusuke's winning performances.
You gotta keep them separated.
That's it until next time. Do keep sending in your questions and comments and point us to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera, and some of the content's been edited, but for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.